Yo, what is up guys? It's Pedro here, and in today's video I will be bringing you guys a recap of day 3 of the Washington Commanders training camp. I'm going to show you guys some highlights from today's practice. We'll be talking about some of the biggest takeaways, including Chase Young already being declared out for week 1, and we'll talk about some of the biggest plays. So if you guys are new, make sure to subscribe for Washington and NFL content on the road to 9,000 subscribers. Also, make sure you guys go ahead and check out Real Time Fantasy Sports. Link is in the description. Now let's get started. So we'll start with the highlights from today's practice from some of the drills. You got some Terry McLaurin, a lot of running back drills, and some other stuff in there. So let's go.
Let go. We started right? Yeah. Let go. Good. Nice. Good.
Okay, so let's start off with kind of an injury update. Who are the guys on the side field? And this is from John Kyman. Shout out to everyone who's out there, the media members and the fans providing us with this content. So off to the side today, guard Trey Turner. He's been out for, I believe, every day of training camp so far, and he's been dealing with a quad injury. John Bates, I think he was out yesterday as well. So I don't know if there's an update on him, but hopefully it's nothing too major. And then you got Jeremy Reeves, Troy Apke, DeJuan Neal, cornerback that they signed a couple weeks ago, and then Antonio Gibson, who there was a clip from him in the highlights that I posted, running around, and I think they're just easing him back in. If he's not back within the next couple weeks, that's when I start to get concerned. And yeah, those are kind of the big injuries, from today. And then this was kind of the highlight of the day, the biggest play. So Dyami Brown had a really nice catch. Fuller in great position for the pick, and I think a lot of people were saying he basically got the pick, but Brown snatched it away from him, wrestled it away from him, and he basically got a really long gain or touchdown or whatever. He had a really nice play, and I like this comment. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'll scroll down from the top. Says, not sure anybody in the organization benefits more than Wentz signing than Dyami Brown. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if he's benefits more than anyone, but definitely benefits a ton because Taylor Heineke missed him a ton down the field. So I think he's definitely going to play better have better production this year just because of Carson Wentz. And this is one of because Dyami Brown is basically a go route guy. A lot of his stuff is deep passes, and this is one of them. And he had a great, he didn't give up on it, and he was able to make the play. And they didn't post the video yet of this play, but when they do, I'll probably try to post it as a YouTube short or something. We'll see. So now kind of some observations. Shout out Matthew Paris from the Washington Times. Trey Turner misses, we talked about these guys missing some time. There's another running back drill. I posted that. You see right here, Jahan Dotson almost has an insane one-handed catch but couldn't haul it in. So you guys see that right there. And now some kind of observations. We went through the order of punt returners: Alex Erickson, Dax Milne, and then Jahan Dotson, and then Kyrick McGowan and Jaquez Ezzard also observing, but the three got the reps. So, Dax Milne and Alex Erickson, those guys are really competing for punt returning spots. And then I think Jahan Dotson is they're giving them experience, but I think they're going to use him more as a spot returner. So maybe if they really need a big, really need some good field position or something like that, then I think they'll give Jahan Dotson, I don't think he'll get more than 15 punt returns this year. I think it'll be Alex Erickson or Dax Milne, but they're giving Jahan Dotson that experience because I think they know that occasionally he'll be out there doing it. Chase Roullier was participated in individual drills, but he's being held out of this portion, kind of the 11v11. Wes Schweitzer still taking center reps with Roulier coming off the PUP yesterday, but that's good news. That came out yesterday that Chase Roulier is off the PUP list, so that is really, really good news for the Washington Commanders because he's probably our best lineman. He's one of the best centers in the NFL, definitely top 10, could argue top 5, top 7, and it's going to take him a little bit longer for him to be fully back, but it's good that he's off the PUP and already able to do some drills, so that's good. I think I posted a clip of him doing a drill, so he'll be back eventually. And then we talked about that Dyami Brown clip. Let's see. The Commanders have experimented with their first team O-line. They've given Keith Ishmael some run at center and kicked Schweitzer over to guard. And, we'll see. Keith's going to be fighting for a roster spot this year. I think it's going to be tough unless Tyler Larson starts the year on PUP. Like, he's on the PUP list right now. If he's not able to come off of that list before the start of the season, then Keith Ishmael could end up making the team. And yeah, so let's go on to Zach Selby right now, kind of going through the play-by-play. We talked about the punt returnings right there. Starting a line for team drills is Cosme, Charles, Schweitzer, Norwell, and Leno. Again, Trey Turner's been out, so that's why Sadiq Charles is starting at left guard. And this is a big year for Sadiq Charles. He's definitely competing for a roster spot, and I think he'll make it because of his position flex. He has really good position flex, but still, he's definitely fighting for a roster spot for sure. And then the offense definitely had it better today than they had the first 2 days. Wentz completed a nice pass to McLaurin around the middle of the field. And then Carson Wentz just delivered a really pretty pass to Jahan Dotson near the right sideline. Dotson made the leap and hauled it in before stepping out of bounds. I really want to see that clip as well. If you guys didn't see it, Wentz had a really nice pass to Dotson yesterday. I posted that as a YouTube short, so make sure you guys go ahead and check that out. Really nice play. And then Zach Selby says, Wentz has been on point today. Don't think he's had a drop pass or incompletion in team and 9-on-9 drills. So good to hear that Wentz is looking really solid today, and the offense as a whole is looking better because the first 2 days weren't so great. And then Howell delivered back-to-back throws in tight windows, one to Jaquez Ezra and one to Kyrick McCowan, 2 undrafted free agents fighting for a roster spot. I think it's going to be hard. I really don't think there's a chance that, they make it. Who knows? Like, maybe very, very small chance if they excel as returners, but they're very prime practice squad candidates. We haven't heard much from Hal, so good to hear some reporting on him. And we talked about that Dyami Brown catch, a while ago. I'm really hoping they post that as well. Kelvin Harmon made a really nice catch over the middle from Hal. A lot of people like Kelvin Harmon. A lot of fans out there really like him. So, I don't think he has a great chance to make the roster unless they keep 7. And if they keep 7, then there's a shot he makes it. But even if they keep 7, it's still going to be a competition. So, we'll see. And then Jaquez Ezra ends the session with another nice grab from Howell. McLaurin celebrates from the sideline, says everybody getting some today. Everyone was eating today. The receiving core, McLaurin had some nice catches. Jahan Dotson, Jaquez Ezard, Kelvin Harmon, and some others as well. I think Curtis Samuel was a limited participant today. They kind of want to, give him some rest and not let what happened last year happen. So, still a little bit concerning that he's not all the way back, but I guess it is what it is. Daniel Wise batted down a pass from Heineke during situational drills. Kendall Fuller matched up against McLaurin. Once passes on target, but Fuller ripped it away and wagged his finger after the play was over. Once his first pass of this session is for Cole Holcomb, who makes the grab with Fuller covering him. I think it was like a 20-yard gain. Cole Turner, I think, is going to play really solid this year and is going to be a solid pass catcher for them. Let's see. Millen just had what might have been his first miss of the day. Once overshot him. He got a hand on it, but it was just out of his reach. Let's see. And I heard the fans were yelling some things or chanting some things at Dax Milne. Sadiq Charles just had a really nice rep against Shaka Toney, and Montez Sweat just blew up another play in the backfield. Seems to be a regular thing now. And yesterday heard some really good things about him and Kendall Fuller, and today kind of the same thing, especially for Montez Sweat. So he's looking to have a big, big year for sure. So those are kind of the big plays from today. Now on to some news. So I want to start off with the big news. So Ron Rivera said Chase Young will miss the season opener opener. Initially said he'd start on the PUP list to open the season, then backed off that and said only knew it'd be the first game, maybe starts on IR, but Rivera said he doesn't want to give a number of games yet, doesn't fully know. So a little disappointing that, already they're ruling him out for week 1. I thought there would be, at least a month ago, I thought there would be a chance he'd be ready for week 1. At this point, though, it looks like he's going to miss the first couple games. And really, IR is 4 games this year, and so is the PUP. So I don't really know the difference if they start the season on PUP or IR. We'll see. I don't know. It's disappointing. But with him kind of saying that he start on the PUP list, then maybe he's thinking he misses a couple games. I don't know. I'm hoping, though, he's able to be back for like week 3. I forgot. I think they might play the Eagles week 3, and that's a big game. So you definitely want him to be there for those divisional games. So hopefully he's able to be back, but it's looking like he's probably going to miss those first couple games, and maybe he's back late September, early October. That's kind of what the earliest looks like he'll be back. And let's see other news. This wasn't a quote or anything, but much better start to the offense. Went 2 for 2 with a completion to Cole Turner, followed by a 20-yard completion to a sliding McLaurin, and Heineke threw a play action pass, just one pass during his action, but it was a 15-yard completion to Cam Sims. And then we talked about this earlier. Curtis Samuel is a limited participant today. Rivera said this is part of the plan to avoid what happened last year. So, I guess it's somewhat smart, but still, I talked about it earlier. It's concerning that they're still not at a point where Curtis Samuel's playing 100%. He's 100%. Like, they don't feel anything. Like, they're not concerned at all. But they are obviously concerned because they're having him as a limited participant. So hopefully, these guys are good to go. Chase, really good news on him yesterday. A little bit of disappointing news for Chase Young today. And, the other guys, Tyler Larson, Logan Thomas, we'll probably get an update on them in the next couple of weeks. We'll see. Maybe Logan Thomas comes off the PUP list once the preseason starts. We will see. But that's it for today's update. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you guys are new, and peace.